see the one topic called as the mitochondria. From where belongs? It's a belongs from the cell and cell organelles. It's a for the 8th standard. Then next you will say for the NEET examination, 11th standard, 12th standard, and for all other courses for related to the botany or called as the biology. तर हा जो टॉपिक जो आहे सेल अँड सेल ऑर्गॅनेल्स यामधनं आपण पाहणार आहोत मायटोकॉन्ड्रिया. इट्स यूजफुल फॉर द व्हेरियस एक्झामिनेशन्स फॉर द ऑल कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह टाइप्स ऑफ द एक्झामिनेशन. इट्स यूजफुल फॉर द नीट एक्झामिनेशन, for MSc CAT examination, for MPSc UPSC examinations. So here when we say the cell, we know the cell is the basic structure for the life, or the it's a called as the it's a cell unit for the life one. Then what are the cell organelles are there? Number of cell organelles are there, we know. It's a maybe for example it's a mitochondria, chloroplast, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus. Number of the cell organelles are there. From these cell organelles we simply today we see the mitochondria. Whenever we say the mitochondria, it's a shape is the rod shape. It's a maybe rod shape or a spherical one. The shape of the mitochondria is the rod shape or the spherical. Who find out the first time? Kolilekar scientist Kolilekar in 1850 he find out the first time in striated muscle fibers. He find out these cells in the striated muscle fibers and give name the sarcosomes. Firstly, these mitochondria known as the sarcosomes. Why is the sarcosomes name given? Because of it's related with the formation of the ATP molecules. It's related to the formation of the ATP molecules. So Kolilekar scientists give the name sarcosomes. Why? Because of the formation of the ATP. Then, because of the formation of the ATP, these mitochondria are mostly called as the powerhouse of a cell or currency of a cell. It's a powerhouse of a cell. Why it's called as the powerhouse of cell? Because they produce or they given the ATPs. They produce the ATP. It's one of the most important part of a cell for the utilizing or the number of the synthesis or the whatever the processes run in the cell. It is the important one. So ATP we know it's known as the currency of the cell. So after that, whenever we say the powerhouse of the cell, then how it looks like or what is its structure? When we say the rod shape or the spherical, it's a spherical one. It's having the two membrane structure. It's a two membrane structure. When we say two membrane structures, it means it's having the outer membrane and inner membrane. It's having the outer membrane and this one inner membrane. In between the outer membrane and inner membrane, it's having the intermembrane space. It's having the intermembrane space. Means it's the inner membrane, this outer membrane, the space in between these called as the intermembrane space. These inner membrane foldings or inner membrane structures consisting the matrix. It's filled with the matrix. It's a granules present here. It's a dark. It's a number of the granules are present, so it's a matrix is present. At the same time, other structures is called as the ribosomes are there. Whenever we say the ribosome, it's a prokaryotic types of the ribosomes observed in the mitochondria. Then next you will say here DNAs are there. It's a naked DNA and it's a circular one. It is shows the circular nature. Because of the circular nature or because of the DNA present in the mitochondria, it is called as the semi-autonomous organelles. It is called as the semi-autonomous organelle. Why is it called as the semi-autonomous organelle? Because DNA is present, and if there is the DNA is the present, it's performing its own activities. Then here we call as the crystals are present. What is the crystal? It is the when we say the crystal, it's a infoldings. It's a infoldings. When we say it's a infoldings of the inner membrane, here we magnified this crystal one here. It's a magnified crystal set. It's a outer membrane, inner membrane. In between this, it's a we call as the intermembrane space. Intermembrane space outer here. Then next we call as the on the crystal there are present of the F0, F1 particles. F0, F1 particles. These called as the oxysomes. These are called as the oxysomes. In this way, these are the structure of the mitochondria. Then what are the functions? Is it useful for the cellular respiration? It is useful for the cellular respiration. All types of the cellular respiration are takes place in the mitochondria, or it's responsible for the cellular respiration. Then secondly we say it is regulate the calcium concentration in the cell, in the bodies. It's regulate the calcium concentration in the cell or the cell organelles. Then here it is giving the provide intermediate systems or the intermediate for synthesis in chlorophyll cytochromes. Means it's useful for the producing the proteins, lipid, carbohydrates. It's give the this number of the intermediate one which is useful for the synthesis of the chlorophyll, cytochromes and the other things one. In this way we say it is the mitochondria one. Remember, it's a two membrane structure.